Yo, 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 what is up, everybody in the internet? Oh my god, it's been forever. Actually, I think I did count. It's been 6 months. 6 freaking long months since I've actually been able to stream here live on the YouTubes, yo. How's it going, everybody? It is I, Zankoku Tenchi. Just a little impromptu session. Finally, I get a notification on my YouTube account that wasn't a complete depressing disaster, but they decided to re-enable my live streaming capabilities, as you can all tell right now. So, really cool. Oh, what? The hell happened? Yeah, it's my summer length. It's getting a little bit warm out there in the scorching hot sun with the long hair and the big beard. So yeah, I just kind of decided to just shoot. So, anyways, how's everybody doing? I'm actually quite surprised that people showed up to the stream, especially since it's kind of late. 11. Let's see, it's about 11:20 here where I live. I don't know how late it is for all you guys out there in the internets, but I thought, hey, you know what? I will just throw a quick little thing out there because I had some time, mess around with a few things, and yeah, say I'm back. I'm back. The Zankoku Tenchi show will continue to roll. Well, 5 a.m. Damn, I am sorry. Did you just wake up, or were you just still awake? You one of those all-nighter type people, Mr. Silas Fear. Because it's I don't know. Sometimes, people, they're, well, I guess it would be Saturday where you live, probably. So you probably have the day off. Still grinding. Still grinding. All right. Grinding. You playing a game? Or you got, like, the works. You got the third shifts. Things like that. Or you're grinding, with your lady. Thanks for tuning into the stream while getting with that tender time. No, anyways, oh man, I've got like several games I'm going on that I'm grinding. Actually, I got a game on right here that I can't show the stream because it's got the naughtiness. But oh no, the chest doesn't. I can't open the chest until 52 minutes from here, so anyways, oh my gosh, yeah, these free to play games. they're so easy to just pick up and start doing, and then it's like you gotta like schedule, like, oh, the new magic daily tasks are going to go live at 11 a.m. so I better make sure I get there. I'm happy to see people are still or not concerned. I still pay attention to me. Stupid bug. Anyways, quick question. I notice in my preview box, anyways, here on the old Steam Labs, that it's like shifting. And I'm just wondering if you've noticed my video shifting weird, or this is just like a weird thing with the preview. I don't know. Anyways, yep, I'm alive. I am doing okay. I'm actually on vacation. I'm actually on vacation right now. The last vacation of the summer. Then I gotta wait all until next year for my next 5 weeks of vacation. But I've been enjoying it. Have been working on some things. problem here with like the whole YouTube thing and everything is that just they are constantly just making it harder and harder for people to like do stuff on their platform. So it's really tough. But if you want to see, so I guess if you're not familiar with the story of what happened with my live streaming, is like way back in February, I got a channel strike for That's Fucked Up episode 7, Kiss X Sis. They just popped it off my channel, all 8 million views, and my subscribership has been just going down ever since. So, in anger, I decided to upload that video to my Minds channel, minds.com/Zankoku. And so then I had to wait 3 months, and I wait 3 months, and then lo and behold, they decide to kill another one of my videos. This time it was my That's Fucked Up episode, Eat the Schoolgirl. And so that means another 3 months, and so 6 months, I'm finally back. But if you go to my Minds channel, minds.com/Zankoku, you can watch a pretty much uncensored version of That's Fucked Up episode, Eat the Schoolgirl. I went into my old computer, found the old video files, or, files and stuff like that, painstakingly removed the black boxes covering the naughty bits, because it's like, you know what? Mine so far has been dedicated to not giving me shit about stuff, not caring about censorship, being a censorship-free platform, just as long as I don't do, like, straight-up pornography, I believe. Anyways, so that video is there, pretty much uncensored, a even harsher version than the YouTube version. So if you want to check that out without the black bars, there is one scene that has black bars, but that is because I was talking about phone sex lines. Hey, Grant Matsuda, how you been? Anyways, going back, unfortunately. So I got a picture, just a random picture off of Google of a sex line advertisement. Of course, I put black bars over the number and, of course, her tits and stuff like that. And, of course, that was an image file. And when I went into Paint and redid it, I just basically saved it as it was. So I don't have an uncensored version of that. So yes, there is one scene that still has black bars, but everything else is in its entire glory. And I'm thinking that the Minds channel, until they decide to blow me up, is where I'm going to put that stuff. I've actually been working on, and I don't know if I want to tell you people. What are we talking about? Okay, so Grant Matsuda, I was talking about the video that got me the second 3 months of not being able to stream. The most recent video that YouTube decided was not appropriate for them, and that's the Eat the Schoolgirl episode of That's Fucked Up. So on my Minds channel, minds.com/Zankoku, you can watch a pretty much 99% uncensored version of that. I went back into my computer and unblackbarred all the video content, so you can see the graphic violence and nudity that wasn't necessarily in the original YouTube version. All on my Minds channel, minds.com/Zankoku. My God, I'm sounding like repeating myself. Anyway, so that's what I'm talking about. And so I was thinking about using the Minds channel as the sort of uncensored version of my stuff. Because I don't know if you've ever seen my Seikon no Quasar review. But that was a review that I made using my really like the first video editing software I ever had. It was free. However, I only edited like 2 types of videos, so I couldn't actually edit video. So what I did was I took screenshots and stuff like that. And so my original video, I took screenshots and put little black bars covering all the naughty bits, because Seikon no Quasar is a gigantic festival of titties. If you've ever seen that anime, go watch it. Though you'll be upset because season 2 really screws the storyline and is full of all kinds of filler. But if you just like titties being like thrown everywhere, it's pretty nice. That being said, so I made this review of it, and I used these still images, and I censored out all the nippleages and whatnot. And apparently YouTube still didn't like it, so then I remade it with all kinds of pixels, the entire screen and things like that. And so far it's okay, but I have been slowly remaking that using the original review audio. So the audio isn't like the greatest because I didn't have like the good microphone back then. But I'm using, some of the still footage, but I'm now editing in video clips from the actual series, and I'm going to remake that video, and I'm going to make 2 versions, one super pixelation version for YouTube, and for mine's the complete titty smack your face version on my Mine's channel. I've been slowly working on that one. I've got probably about 3 minutes done, and I've just been trying to find time to do that. I mean, I could be doing it right now, but then again, I just wanted to get out there and say hi to everybody. So, but yeah, I don't know. I've been working on a lot of things. I've been working on this really weird project on the video editor. Just because I want to see how it works, and it's sort of a good way of getting used to using it. I understand that, but I mean, people promote their websites. And this is not like a paid service. This isn't like me asking for money. This is just me saying where you can go, and because honestly, this isn't like competition for YouTube, because if YouTube wouldn't be such a pussy bitch about shit and treated people fairly, then they wouldn't have to be worried about me saying, hey, you can watch these videos here or here, because I'm not driving traffic away from their site if they just allow me to do what I want to do. And I'm saying, like, the stuff that I was doing was reasonable. In my opinion, it was reasonable. I think most people thought it was reasonable. Just a very few narrow-minded losers out there in the world who are so afraid of shock and salaciousness. I mean, but yeah, it's, if YouTube's going to have a problem with me saying, hey, there's a bunch of other people out there already, telling people to go to different websites to get other. I mean, like, look at like the big some real big time guys. Like, let's say Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder has his podcast, and he works for, I think, what's called CRTV. And his whole thing is like he'll put clips on YouTube of his show, and like maybe put one of his full shows every week. But his daily show is part of this subscription service for this, and it's always, you know, he's always advertising it, and I don't know if I've ever seen advertisements for that you know, that service on YouTube, but it's, you know, it's something related. I don't know. I guess it's complicated. I'm a small little fry. I don't think anyone's going to really, like, you know, go and say, oh, look at what you're doing here, saying go to your Minds channel. It's just like Twitter. I mean, honestly, if YouTube doesn't want people to go to the Minds channel, why does it, they, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not, don't think I'm like getting on you about this. I'm not getting on you. But if you go to my channel page, there's these little links. Actually, I can probably even show you. Let me try to give, let me try to, let me get onto here. All right. Let me get to display capture. And move this up out of the way real quick. And then go to, so if you look at the little cursor here, ooh, 4 watching. Well, anyways, you see this? You've got your Twitter link, you've got your Google link, and then you have your Minds link. So why would YouTube allow that if they don't want people coming to these other sites? Why would YouTube give you a place for it, along with the symbol for Minds? By the way, here's the video right here. Right here, right on the top there. My video for Eat the Schoolgirl. Whoa, that was episode 8. And then my uncensored version of the freezing review. And then, of course, there's Kiss X Sis. You know, you probably have seen all that stuff. But, you know, that get back there, hide that. So, yeah, it's, I mean, I guess if they decide to change their mind, like they can and will, they've done before. They've changed the. Do you know people taste like pigs? I always thought that. People tasted more like beef. But anyways. Okay, well, I was just saying, because a lot of game channels have been having their videos taken down because of them promoting their Twitch channel, which is also strange too. If you're saying, because Twitch and YouTube kind of still have a little bit of a, I don't know, I guess connectivity, because when I finish my Twitch stream, I hit a button and it automatically uploads to YouTube. That's how I got those Twitch streams of me playing Magic. And it's funny because, like, the big time, like one of the streamers that I watch, I guess I don't want to say big time streamer, but MTG Goldfish, who plays Magic the Gathering on Twitch. He puts his Twitch streams on YouTube. He talks about his Twitch channel. I don't really. But veal is beef. Anyways, I don't know. It's, you know, once again, unfortunately, YouTube can do whatever they want because it's their platform and they can change things arbitrarily. I wish that, honestly, there was a way to have them be like fair and reasonable and actually talk to people. But, you know, I know there's logistical problems, plus the fact that they're all run by gigantic progressive leftist social justice warriors, and they want to make sure that the internet is sanitized and only the stuff they like anyways. But yeah, I don't like when going back to the whole cannibalism thing for a moment. I know that there was this guy who wrote a book about it, you know, and he did it for science and really described, you know, the taste and texture and stuff like that. I can't quite remember his name. I think he was an Englishman though, but I could be wrong. But yeah, he wrote like, you know, a scientific paper or book or something about that, and it's I think in it he said it was most like beef in its flavor and texture. So that's why I said it's like beef. And veal, of course, is just young calves, young beef. So stuff that James Gunn would enjoy, apparently. Oh, it's too soon. Well, I mean, organs. Yeah, I mean, just because your organs are similar doesn't mean you taste the same. I mean, you know, I don't know. It's I mean, there are people in this world who probably, you know, depending on what you have, and how you cook it, probably couldn't tell the difference between pork and beef. Just by eating it. If you ever watched, was that Kitchen Nightmares? They always have this blind taste test challenge, so that, you know, they test the cook's palate. And sometimes you wonder like how they could mistake, you know, beef and pork, but they're not looking at it. And if you cook it the same, so that they have the same kind of firmness. Because, yeah, I mean, you could have like a nicely medium rare steak, and it will definitely be different than a, you know, I guess you would say, like, I don't know like how they would call it, because it's got to be cooked enough. So it'd probably be like a medium well. Pork, you could probably tell the difference. But anyways, what a wonderfully weird conversation this has gotten into. Thank you, Jim. I miss the craziness and the randomness of some of the things that just you put out there. I'm actually quite surprised. I honestly thought, especially the time of night or morning, that like no one was gonna be like here, because I thought after like such a period of time, people would have just like, he's never coming back. He's never going to make another video. So, you know, it's over. Just ignore him. I mean, honestly, like, like I must have lost like a few hundred subscribers in the last couple months. Then again, you know, it's not like I was doing much of anything anyways. So, yeah. But it's really good, and it's nice and refreshing to talk to everyone again and say, hey, look at this, I got my water bottle. But oh my god, did any of you people even notice that 5-hour stream I made on Twitch? Holy that was a marathon. Holy cow. I mean, it didn't really feel that long because I was playing games, but holy cow, that was definitely something. I don't know if I could ever do like a 5-hour stream just doing this. I mean, honestly, my voice at the end of that was like, but yeah. But so you're only 3 hours in. Oh, I mean, I actually winning games with some of those horrible decks. And the funny thing is I've won probably about 3 more decks since then, and one is just god awful. I mean, oh, one of the daily challenges was to do a certain number, cast a certain number of red and white spells, and since that was the one of the only red white decks, and I just kind of won it, I went, well, I'll take this for a spin, and oh my god, that was a miserable several games of just going, what is the like some of those decks have synergy and can work when you have a draw, but this deck I have figured out, like, what the hell is it supposed to do except lose, and lose horribly. Which one wins the Academy Award for Best Picture? Aki Sora, Seikan no Quasar, or Kesexis? Well, honestly, none of them win the Academy Award. But if stupid freaking bug. Anyways, if I had to choose between which one I think is the best when it comes to everything, story and character and entertainment value, I'd have to say Seikan no Quasar, because because like those other, like, first of all, Aki Sora is just, you know, on the thin line of just hentai, where most of its value is in the sheer sexuality of it all. Yeah, it's got shocking storyline, but the characters themselves are, I mean, like, you really don't get too much, like, in the actual series. You don't really get too much about Aki and where she's coming from. And Sora is kind of there and is kind of in the middle of all this. Really, most of the character development is with Sora's sister. So I can't, you know, just... No, I have not seen a manga called I Am a Hero. I'm going to be honest. Most of the mangas that I have read have been hentai, so... And let's say reading them was maybe a stretch. But if you threw Yosuga no Sora in there, would that make the choice a bit easier? So the thing about Yosuga no Sora is that it definitely has the best characters of all of those, and it gets more salacious as it goes on. The issue is that in a pure entertainment, so I guess maybe Academy Award would be the wrong choice, because yeah, Academy Award would probably go to Yosuga no Sora because it has a deeper storyline, deeper characters, but Seikan no Quasar is I think better than all of those because A, it's fun and entertaining, because you've got this storyline where you've got these evil guys are going after this religious icon, and this other sect are battling them, and they're using these elemental powers, and by the way, to recharge their energy they have to suck on some titties. I mean, it's got everything you could love without having to, you know, watch it on, you know, a hentai stream. It's because it's just a whole lot of nudity, and yeah, I guess there was a vag poke in the in the first episode, but you know, the clothes were on, so you're not, you know, nothing else is going on there. Anyways, but yeah, so Academy Award type of situation because, you know, they're snooty and they're not necessarily looking for like the most fun, entertaining best picture. They're looking for, oh, you know, an art form or something like that. So yeah, I guess Yosuga no Soro would win that one. So there you have that. But so I don't know, like, so what I was talking about before, like when I was talking about working on something in the my new video editor, one of the things is I don't know how to say this, but so in the realm of hentai, you know, people have their favorites, and one that I wish they could have done differently was the Twin Dolls / Twin Angels Inju Seisen series, because first of all, I love the character designs on this on that series. I and the twin sisters are just smoking. I love their character designs. I love how their body proportions are just great. They're not too exaggerated. You know, you don't have like the gigantic and things like that. Really great. And the idea behind it too is something that really, you know, perks my my interest, because so they're twin sisters, the Tenjin sisters. They are monk girls, shrine maidens, I guess you would say, something like that, and they are to protect the little reincarnation of Lord Orishir. I don't remember his name. Starts with O, I think. Omorioshiada. Anyways, protect this guy who's the reincarnation of this you know, great lord. Who has the power to turn into a demon that will unleash, you know, hellish lust upon the world. And so there are these beings called the heavenly beasts. They're demons. They're from the pleasure realm, and their goal is to capture him and awaken his inner demons. Are you saying you're going to start doing hentai reviews? No. So I'm kind of making a roundabout thing about this project that I'm working on. And first of all, yes, it's called, well, there's two sets of videos. One is called Twin Dolls, and one is called Twin Angels. Those are the North American names. Otherwise, Inju Seisen, Seisen, is the Japanese title for those. And so what it is so I'm just kind of giving you like a little plot synopsis. Anyways, they'll awaken his evil, you know, sex demon self, and then, you know, the world will fall into, you know, carnal lust and everything, and that's bad, and those girls are not for that. So what these demons would do is that they would come to to Earth, and they would kidnap girls. What do if smallpox came back at full force? Well, first of all, I would hide 2 nuclear weapons in the outbreak village and try my hardest to not get Tom Cruise to disable them. spoilers for Mission Impossible. Oh. I'm sorry, you said smallpox, so I'd like... I mean, the nations, the CDC and all that stuff are working diligently to prevent such things from happening. That's why whenever there is a confirmed case of smallpox, it's like quarantined immediately, and they have all these protocols and procedures. I mean, I don't think if there was like a if it came back full force, I don't know if there's anything I could do to. I mean, I'd follow the guidelines of disease prevention, but I mean, if it gets out of control, I mean, what can you do? Just get it and die, I guess. I don't know. But but going back around to the thing that I was saying. So the demons would come, they would kidnap girls, and of course, you know, abuse them, but then they would initiate them into the heavenly beasts, like by biting them, and then their eyes would glow, and then they get like, you know, sometimes they'll have like this horn on there. So it's corruption, which, you know, kind of my thing. Anyways, so the whole thing is like the two sisters fight against them and their minions to try to stop them from capturing him. And the thing is, like, these two sisters are virgins, and they have like this flower petal that's somewhere. It's located somewhere. I will let everyone figure it out. And that keeps their purity. And so some of the cusp of the episodes was like, you know, how do the demons get by that so that they can ravage them, so that they can fall, and, you know, and the thing is, the series itself plays out in a way that I find disappointing, because they really didn't do much. I mean, you know, they had this huge buildup about, you know, how are they going to get that petal out of these women, and when you get to that point, it's like rather anticlimactic and like a wasted moment. I mean, honestly, it's just like it should have been like some sort of dramatic, you know, let me just say, maybe they had a little premature whatever. And so they really downplayed it, and that really disappointed me. And I really wish that they would have done it differently, or create another series for it. There is actually an artist, it's like Sabon Tori or something, who's got a series that he's currently putting out involving the sisters in that universe, which is definitely a lot better handling that situation. Still, you know, still a little disappointed with some of the way they go through it. So what I'm doing with this video is actually I'm editing all these videos together and creating my own storyline, how I would like them to play it out. And in doing that, I'm learning kind of the ins and outs of the video editing software. So yeah, this whole long story is just to tell you guys that I'm not actually working on an actual review for this, or I am working on creating a sort of fan re-edit that's never going to see the light of day anywhere except my personal computer, just so that I can learn how to use this video editing software a lot better. Because unfortunately, unlike, you know, the last editing software that I can no longer use because freaking Microsoft just doesn't want to support it anymore, I knew that like backwards and forwards, and I was really good at it, and I could just, you know, put things together a lot more efficiently than I can with this one. And so I've been sort of using that as kind of a tool. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. The problem is, where would I upload it to? I mean, I guess I could put it on Pornhub, and then I'll just get taken down for copyright. But it's gonna. I mean, it's like it's gonna be completely, horribly, totally amateurish. Anyways, but and also like it's just me, figuring things out, timing, like speeding up certain clips, slowing them down, messing around with the background removal tools to try to, trying to like get things superimposed on other things and stuff like that. Changing color and contrast to make scenes from one episode and another episode look like they're part of the same continuity, and stuff like that. And it is kind of a mess. It's definitely a mess, and it's a mishmash of things. But I've actually learned quite a bit of things by doing this. Send it to our email. I don't know, I don't know. I don't know if sending video files through the internet is especially I mean, like FTP type of stuff. Someone's requesting me sending. I have one. Huh. Oh, gee. Fine, I'll send you one. Sent my only card to the people on the friends list. Okay, 13 minutes. Anyways, sorry about that. I just got a little go in there. Yeah, I don't know, because that's a lot of stuff to send in an email. And I know email services like to have limits and compress things. So I don't know. Of course, I mean, it's probably only going to end up being 5 or 6 minutes long, maybe. But that video has a lot of parts in it. It is very, very complex. Putting it together, even though you watch it and it goes by this quick, and you're like, okay, but and plus the fact is because it's all this mishmash, it's in my mind is the plot, and whatever is going on in there is gonna be different voices and music changing, and some of the video speeds up so that the sound's faster and sounds slower here, and so it's definitely a mess. I would love to. I would love to, if it were ever possible, to maybe get the team of artists and animators and just create it. Just create it, and then just release an original video. But that then you got to get the rights and things like that and stuff like that. Anyways, but I mean, it would definitely come together much better. Anyways, I don't know. It's strange, but it's odd that something like that can get you to experiment with things, because one day I just had it in my mind. I'm going what if I took scenes and things and edit them in such a way to make my sort of vision of what it should what should have gone happen. And then it just went, well, let me try it out. And it's just really weird that, you know, I've gone through and just messed with all kinds of things and learned so much just from that experience. Just making something, and probably part of the thing is like there's absolutely no pressure involved in it because there's no timetables. Could you ever re-upload the first Kix X6 review? If not, it's cool. The funny thing about that first one is that I don't have to re-upload it. It's actually part of my channel. It has never actually been removed. The problem is, if I can get there here. Let's see if I can get there. The problem is, so let me get into the display capture again. Move this out so that you guys can see. So the problem here is that it's just blocked worldwide. So it's still there. It still exists. However, because of a copyright claim from these guys who striked my channel several times for the second Kiss Access, and I just don't feel like going through the rigmarole of appealing it and then just having YouTube take it down because obviously YouTube had a problem with Kiss Access anyways. So it's like, is it even worth it for me? I mean, and that was almost 1 million views there too for that one. Anyways, let's get that out of there. So the issue is a couple things. It's like, so one of the things is I'd have to appeal it, and then they'll put a strike on my channel, and then I'll have to appeal the strike, and I will win that one because it's a review. It is clearly fair use. But for a period of time, I will once again be locked out of streaming. I'll have a strike on my channel. Well, I mean, thanks for being a fan. I'm flattered, actually. But yeah, so, I mean, that part, okay. But then the fact that YouTube already deep-sixed one of those videos, and I'm basically talking about the same type of stuff in that first review, too. I mean, why even risk it? Why even risk having YouTube go, okay... Because then once again it's going to be another several months of me waiting to stream, and that's the sad thing about the whole YouTube thing for me, is that I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know when the next shoe is going to drop, so to speak. Anything goes for them. They can do whatever they want. I mean, look, they completely banned Alex Jones, and this guy, he's like a big time guy. So they're just making it up as they go along. I mean, so yeah, sorry that you can't see. Did I re-upload to my Minds page? Did I do that? No, I don't think I did. I don't think I did, because I was thinking about seeing if I had any, because I censored that one a lot. And I'm trying to think if I was able to come up with an uncensored version, and unfortunately, I think that is completely lost. In my hard drive when I was looking for things. I think I do not have an uncensored version of that, which is a shame because I wish I had the original one that didn't have all the pixelation anyways, and I could totally upload that to my Minds channel also, but I don't think my Minds channel actually has that one on it. Let's take a look here. Actually, I think I do. Honestly, let me take a look here. I'll make sure. This may mess up. Oh yeah, I did. I do. All right, yeah, okay. So I did upload that to my Minds channel. So, yeah. If you go to my Minds channel, minds.com/Zankoku, or if you go to my YouTube channel page and up near the top, right corner where it has like my picture and whatnot, there's like these little symbols with links. One is like Twitter, one is like Google Plus, whoever the hell uses that. And then there's this little light bulb, and that goes to my Minds channel. So yeah, it's actually there if you, you'll have to sign up for Minds. Because you got to prove that you're not a youngin'. Because all my stuff, or most of my stuff, is like age restricted. Because, But yeah, it's unfortunately it's not it's still, I think, the Pixel Storm version of that. So, but there you go. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, wow, gee, it's like after midnight. So I think I'm going to end this pretty soon here. I got 3 minutes till I can open that chest. But it was really great. How are you? Oh, hey, I'm fine. I'm hanging in there. I'm drinking some water, or is it water? Ooh. No, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. Honestly, I had probably been kind of on and off depressed. But it's my real life stuff is, real life stuff. And it's not really anything I want to bother you guys with. It's been definitely the last year and a half has been really tumultuous in my personal life. A lot of stuff has been happening with my family, and I guess, in a way with myself too. And yeah, it's there are certain things, but I'm taking them in stride. We're surviving. I'm surviving. We're hanging in there. There are, I have my good days. I have my bad days. But we just have to do what we have to do. Yeah, it's, as I'm getting older and seeing my life slip away from me, some things are beginning to wear on me and weigh on me a lot more than they used to. And it's everyone's got stuff that they have to go through. Everyone's got things that they're working through and stuff like that. But I mean, overall, I'm in good health. I'm not, I'm not having any real issues or anything like that. Uh, you know, I'm not broke. I'm still, still got my job, still making money, still able to afford the house and pay the bills. Um, so I mean, I have it pretty good in comparison to a lot of people. I mean, got internet, computers, video games, tons of movies. Hell, I've got this here, this pile of movies that I still have to go through. Oh, there's this new Chinese restaurant that just opened up, so I went there, got their little thing. Oh, I got a digital copy of Escape Plan. Anyways, but yeah, I've got this pile of movies. I think these pile of Blu-rays that I've been trying to get myself to watch, and I haven't been successful yet. Actually, I just picked this one up the other day. It is David Cronenberg's Rabid. I think this was his second film. I think Shivers was his first one. Or is this his first one? And Shivers was the second one. I don't know. Anyways, then I picked up some stuff that was on sale, like Murder on the Orient Express, the 4K version. Got it for super cheap. The 4K version of Escape Plan, that's where I got the little code from. I already have like a digital version of it, so I don't know if this is going to be unlocking the 4K version of it. But I like this movie. I like it a lot. I got Red Sparrow on 4K. Picked it up for super cheap. I've got Death Wish, the remake. I'm a big fan of the first one, and I'm a fan of Bruce Willis, so I'm, no brainer. Dress to Kill. I actually did watch this one. I can take it out of the queue. I did watch this one. I watched it originally, but then, when I bought it, I ended up watching this. I love this film. This film is great. A Brian De Palma slow burn type of movie. Maybe I'll talk about it in a couple months, if you know what I mean. Patriot Day, this was on sale, so I picked it up. Thor Ragnarok 4K. Thor Ragnarok, it's got to be my second favorite Marvel movie behind Infinity War. This movie is just great from start to finish. It is a trip. Then for my birthday, I got the House double pack. It's the first two House movies, House 1 and House 2. It doesn't have the other ones, House 3, the horror show, or House 4. But these great alternate art, and also comes with this awesome booklet. So this was a really great birthday present. The House movies have an interesting history of their own. Then I picked up Phantasm Remaster, and then Phantasm 5 Ravager, because I've never actually gotten around seeing 5. It can't be as bad as 4. But Phantasm, the first one, spectacular. There's got to be a version of Phantasm 2 out there that I can pick up too. Happy Death Day. I love Higurashi, so a similar type of situation there. And then, of course, like the 4K version of Star Wars The Last Jedi, because I have to... Well, first of all, I want to give it another chance, even though I know that it's going to disappoint me greatly. But Also, I need to complete my collection. It's sad, I know, but it's like a gaping hole. Every time I look, the thing is, like, I will put bad movies in my collection just to fill it up, because I keep looking at the Purge movies that I have, and I only have the first two, and going, I know I gotta wait for a good sale to pick up the rest of the Purge movies, because I know I'm gonna hate them, but it's like I need them to be in the collection. Looks incomplete without them. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe that was deflection, me showing those. I don't know. I just, whatever. How are you guys doing? I mean, I'm doing okay. Still waiting for that special lady to come into my life and make me an honest man. Anyways, I'm sorry to hear about the depression stuff. But I only hope nothing but the best for you. I will try to watch those movies. Well, I mean, I thank you. Thank you for your kind words. And like I said, like, I think people end up having, down times in their lives, and part of being human is being able to work through those. And of course, it helps when you have family and friends that you can rely on and talk to. So that's one of those things that even when you feel alone, you aren't alone. So, if you ever like feel down, that's when you give a call to your friends and your family, because they're supposed to be there to help you out, to support you. And you should be there to help them out and support them too. So that's why we build relationships. That's why family is a very important thing in life. And it's one of those things that you're born into. And hopefully, your people, I know some people will have like horrible family situations and they can't be relied, and those bonds have been broken and smashed apart, and in those situations, that's really, really sad, and that's when you really need your friends, and perhaps even need to talk to professionals to help you out with that stuff. But I can't vouch for all those movies. Like I said, Red Sparrow and Murder on the Orient Express were sale things. Also, Patriots Day. However, I do like murder mysteries, and I think Murder on the Orient Express is going to be right up my alley. Spy thrillers can be kind of hit or miss, especially, that whole female assassin thing. Because it's been done before and it's been hit or miss. So I don't know, but it was cheap. It was like less than $10 for that thing. So I had to pick it up, expand my 4K collection. Yeah. The other movies though, yeah, Rabid, just, kind of a like a zombie movie in a way, but it's more of a infectious outbreak type movie. I mean, Cronenberg, just the body horror maestro. The House movies, House 1 is kind of like a horror comedy, and House 2 is just like a weird adventure film. But I mean, it's still great in its own right, but definitely less horror than any of the other movies in that series. Yeah. Anyways, yep. Oh, I think it's time to open the chest. Let's see what I get here. Open. Do 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 do. Oh, right. Got some coinage. Hooray. Anyways. So, I'm starting to run out of steam. It's getting late. And I think I probably should end this. End this now. While I'm still got my wits about me. So yeah. So I'm gonna end this stream. I think I gotta start thinking about how I'm gonna do the Zankoku Tenshi show now. I'm gonna try to get it out every week or every other week. I don't know. I mean, I've got a lot of things to say about a lot of stuff that's going on out there. So look forward to that. And I will see you guys later. Everyone have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, all that stuff. I'd like to thank everyone who showed up to the stream. Logan McLaughlin, Grant Matsuda, True Gamer King, Jim the Thug, Silas Fear, all you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for talking with me. Thanks for, not abandoning me. I guess that's a good thing. Have a good night. I will look forward to seeing you on your next stream or after if I just watch the recording. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing is like there's always that recording until YouTube, decides to pull the plug on it in its entirety. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so good night, everyone. God bless. You guys, stay sexy, internet. And I will see you next time.